Aloha everybody, and guess what? We have a Orchid Garden update. So you may be asking yourself the question, well, what kind of update can we have on the Orchid Garden? Well, that should be quite obvious if you think about it. The only update I could possibly even have would be that there's something in bloom. We're gonna go out to the little secret orchid garden, and we're gonna show you. However, I'm gonna show you right away. I'm gonna go over to it first, and yeah, we're gonna do a big reveal. How about that? Ready? Almost there. Okay. No, that's not it. That's it. Aren't these gorgeous? Look at that there. I forget what these are called. Catalina, I think, if I remember what one lovely person told me when I shared the picture with them. Here they are in full bloom, and I mean, they're just amazing, beautiful. See, I love that purple fringe right there, you know, by the yellow. Let's see if we can get a look up in there. Because what I'm fascinated when it comes to orchids about the most is their structure, just the way that they look. I'm not sure how well this is coming out on camera. I hope it's coming out in focus at least. So, but yeah, so that's this one. Now, I will admit that this is the only orchid right now that I currently have in bloom, but we're going to walk over here and we're going to show you something else, and it's this one. Just a couple more days. That's all we got, is a couple more days, and these pods are going to pop open. However, I think, I'm not absolutely positive, but I think this one is the same as that one. But something tells me no. One of them is considered a spring orchid, and the other is considered an Easter orchid. Now, I really don't know if that is, I'm looking for the little tag, see if it was still there. I don't know if there is a difference between those. Oh, and look at this too. Got 3 more coming right there. And I think that's all we're gonna get off this one this year. So I'm not real sure if there is a difference between an Easter orchid and a spring orchid. Like I said, I don't really know anything about orchids other than I like that one, and I like that one, and I like that one. But as we can see over here, we got some Anthuriums popping up over here, which this little guy, I don't think he's been there, so he's new. And looking at the other orchids, oh, I guess we do have another one in bloom. Look at here. Now this is the coconut orchid. Well, I call it the coconut orchid. I think it's called something else, actually. Let's see if we can get in there with these blooms. They're a little hard to get to because, well, hold on here. Oh, there it is. So, these actually smell like coconut suntan oil, at least to me. Other people say, yeah, it smells like a certain brand. I'm not going to mention the brand, though. But this one up here, which I think was in bloom not too long ago. I'm not sure if I showed it or not. Now this one is the Sherry Baby, and this is the chocolate orchid, the one that smells like chocolate. And it actually does. I was quite surprised. Let's see, we got anything down here on this one yet? Nope, I don't even see any bloom, so we may not get anything this year from that one. I haven't quite figured out why some years one will bloom and then it'll skip a year. It could be a nutrient thing, because I really don't do much with them. I just kind of put them out here and, you know, let them fend for themselves. I try to give them a good environment where they get, you know, enough water, you know, because all the water comes running down all these roots and stuff when it rains. And, of course, they've got some shade and some sun, so I think it's a healthy balance. But any advice anybody wants to give, leave it down in the comments below. I will absolutely take a look at it and take it into consideration, and if it's not too much work, I might actually do it. It's just I don't have a lot of time nowadays. Between the day job and the YouTube now, I'm quite busy. That is so gorgeous. Unbelievable. Hold on, let me take a smell. Oh, that smells good. Here, y'all take a smell. Well, I guess y'all really can't do that, can you? But, doesn't hurt to try. So, anyways, though, so yeah, I'm kind of busy. And all that good stuff. So, but we're still persevering and moving forward. And things are getting better and better and better. So that's nice. Oh, look at this. There's my white Anthurium. I love this white one, and it's always right there in the middle. There's actually, I think, whoops, sorry. Quit looking at the screen and start looking at the Anthurium directly, and of course the camera goes away, or goes off center. So anyways, that's the white one. Usually blooms right there in the middle. But I think there's a couple out there actually, and because one of them has a much bigger leaf on it than that one. Sorry, I got to keep remembering to look at the screen and not the actual item, because then the camera doesn't stay centered. So I apologize for that. I'm just so excited right now. Being out here with that one in bloom is just amazing. But what I will want to show you also, real quick, is this right here. This is another Anthurium. I actually picked it up at when I went to Punaluu, there at the Orchid Garden. As you see, this is a purple Anthurium. I didn't even know that they come in purple, and I found out actually they've got quite a few different colors and shapes and sizes and stuff. And this one is called Love Purple, is what they call it. And it is a special one, because I don't remember if y'all remember or not. I'm not sure if it was on my main channel or if it was just one of my Twitter links or one of those that you got to follow me there to see. I showed one of the Anthuriums over here that was actually a mutant. It had the double leaf. This is not the one, but as you can tell, that leaf is the Mickey Mouse leaf. This is actually one of the other varieties. They're very deep red, and they've got these two lobes here that gives them like ears. So they refer to them as the Mickey Mouse Anthurium or something like that. But anyways, this purple one is a mutant also. As you can see right here, it's got a double leaf. Isn't that just amazing? And here is another one with the double petal. Now this one here though, which is the same plant, doesn't have the double petal. So it'll be interesting to watch this one grow. So it's still in its original pot right now. It's been out here for about 4 days now, I think. I had it in the house for a few days, and then I brought it out here, and it looks like it is loving its current location. But eventually we're going to take it out of there, because if I put it in a bigger pot, it'll get much bigger. Or if I put it in the ground, it'll be like the rest of them. So the question is though, is where do I want to put it? This one, I don't want it to be blended in with the red ones, because it could potentially just get lost in there. But I don't want to put it outside of them too far, because, well, I want them all related. And I'm wondering if the red and pink ones will crossbreed with the purple one, and I wonder what we'll get. Because if I'm correct, and if you mix purple and red, you get blue. So maybe a blue Anthurium, that would be sweet. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know hardly anything when it comes to Anthuriums or plants, ornamentals or anything like that. I know some stuff about, general stuff, food type plants, tomatoes and lettuce and, stuff like that. But I don't know a lot about the Anthuriums or the orchids or even a lot of the different trees. Scott kind of knows a lot about that. But I do know somebody that that has extensive knowledge of all the native plants and stuff, and I do plan on eventually maybe having them on as a guest speaker or something that, you know, to take us maybe through my own garden and point out different things that I don't even know, which would be great. However, I got to wait on that one for a little bit. I talked to them, and they're like, yeah, they would like to do it, but I think they're a little camera shy, or, you know, just afraid of doing something, you know. It would be a new experience for them. So when they're ready, I told them, great. I mean, no big deal. I'm sure a lot of y'all out there that are watching this have an extensive knowledge and, you know, of some of this stuff, and I'm sure y'all will share that down in the comments if you want. So if you see something in the video at a specific frame number, you know, note down that frame number, leave it in your comment so that we can all go back to that spot and see what it is you're talking about, and we'll all learn something. So, okay, I think that'll about do it. So we've got the new purple Anthurium. Just to recap, we have this Catalona or Catalina. Gosh, I wish I could remember. This one in full bloom. So yeah, and it's got, I mean, full bloom. It's actually been blooming for a while, and I've been waiting for this sequence to open because it was going to be front and center, you know, as you can see. But behind it is more. So I've got right now 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. 1, 2, 3 on the one behind it, and another 1, 2, 3 on this side. Now there was another pod, actually 2 pods. There's one here that never developed, and then this one here, actually it looked like a bug had gotten inside and eaten the flowers before the buds before they could even begin to fully form. But the rest of them made it, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Sorry about that. I just wanted to do a little recap. Oh, and we had this one over here in bloom. Well, starting to bloom. I mean, because this is the only spot that's got the bloom is right down here. Is these couple little flowers right there. The rest of it, I don't see any blooms anywhere. Oh, wait, there's a bloom pod right there. Okay, so yeah, this one's going to bloom out too. It's kind of funny. We've gotten some warm weather the last couple of days, and it really seems to be triggering a lot of things to go into the bloom cycle. But, you know, it is that time of year. Okay, everybody, that's it for now. You know what I always say. Have an absolutely amazing morning, afternoon, or evening.